Guys, guess what? I'm back. Hello. I'm also tired. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. I'm super duper just worn out, exhausted. There we go. No Name, Las Vegas, Alpha, J Money, Luca, Raul, hello, BMC, hello, Harvey, hello. Yes, we are somewhere new, guys. We are. We moved. We moved. This is not the Bishop. Hello, tired. I'm Bishop. Hey, Cabin, Jonathan, David, hello. Right, Sorowski? Right. Sorowski, it was such a good game. I should have, you know what I should have done? I should have checked to see if so and so you know who is wearing his jersey on live, because that's what I should have done, was wear my whatever on live. Hey Moose. Hey Excalibur. No, Devil. Right now all I do is talk politics. Um so no, I do not. Oh, you guys will see Summer. Summer is very easy to get over here. You just won't see her rolling around on the bed behind me. Is there will be no behind me entertainment with animals. That's all. Let's see. Hello, hello. So yeah, this, and guys, just so you know, this won't even be the permanent little setup here. I will be adjusting the cameras and everything probably tomorrow. So this isn't even going to be the permanent little looky-loo setup or whatever. Hey, Jody. Jody, I think that time you asked me about tomorrow should work. I think. I agree, Samson. I don't know either. Where am I going to, Cabin? Where am I going, Cabin? Tell me. Oh, man. Over on TikTok. You guys need to be double tapping that screen as much as you can. Let's get these heart me's out of the way. Hello, Autry. Only 2 people have sent their heart me's. Wow. Okay. I try. Thank you, Samson. Well, thank you, Excalibur. I appreciate that. Oh man. Oh wow. This will be very interesting. Will do, Jody. Oh, you don't mean, no worries, no worries, no worries. Oh, Aslan, hi. Aslan, I'm just in a new setup. That's why I didn't go live yesterday, was moving things around. Um, so that's how that works. That's funny. Put that behind me. Oh, so Marley or Kin, I don't know which name you go by on these apps, but listen, I want politics to be boring again, to the point where I'm not having to talk about something stupid that happens in the news every goddamn day. However, politics are not boring in the United States of America because somebody wants to be out on television every single day. Gypsy, I'm not required to support anybody. I don't believe a politician has currently done anything sufficient enough to earn my support. Thanks, Justin. Oh, man. Yeah, ask me tomorrow, Mnemonic, because it's gonna change tomorrow too. I think. Hopefully, I can, as long as I can get done what I want to get done. before I stream tomorrow, then yes, you can ask me again tomorrow. Let's see. There we go. Okay. This will be the fun part, getting used to this. Just for the moment, everything will go back to a little bit different. Am I in the middle? No, I don't do party politics. I focus on policy over party. Just for now. Okay, just for now, it's a different angle. Aslan. Feisty. You're calling yourself a bot now. That's interesting. Hello. Yeah, we're trying a different angle here. Just for the moment. It's not going to stay this. This one's probably going to be annoying. I can already tell. Oh, I already see issues here. Microphone. Yeah, that's what I thought. Hello? Hi, how old are you? Oh, hold on a second. That's done correct. That's not done. Can you say something? Hello? Okay. Yeah, now I can't hear you at all, and no one else can either. Okay. Hey, I think Sorosky, I might need you to try calling in for me. Wonder if that would be it. Let's see. Thanks. I'm just trying to get stuff to work. All right, we're gonna... Yeah, see, I'm not hearing it. Okay. All right, I probably should have tested this earlier. I did not. Let's see. The microphone is set up correctly. That is not set up correctly. Okay, that's working, but the problem is it's not coming through the computer. Good for you, Sean. Nobody cares. Default. Not working. Hello? There we go. Did you guys hear that one? Hello. I just need someone else to be acknowledging that they heard me. Okay, perfect. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Hey, Kat.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 9, but I will be the most smartest 9-year-old you've ever talked to.
I appreciate you, kiddo, but I'm on TikTok, and TikTok does not allow
Wait,
someone
wait,
under the
I know.
age.
I saw your live stream.
Uh-huh.
Donald Trump has bombed ships that are selling drugs, hasn't he?
Thank you, Kat. Um, no, there's no proof of that.
Yes, he has.
I'm going to help you out with something. A, there is no proof of it. B, the United States of America's even own criminal justice system does not allow for the extrajudicial
No, it's not.
killings
You're
of other
telling me lies.
people, even in international waters. That's not how it works. Oh, gosh, kids these days. Y'all killing me, Smalls. Okay. I wanted to check something. So first, we got to clear out this live gift goal over on the TikTok world. But then I also need to light up the last 2 gifts in my gift gallery because today is the last day for the gift gallery on TikTok. So that's 5 DJ glasses from one person, and then a whale diving. Also, guys, oh, thank you so much. This isn't working either. Okay, I just realized this. Primary speaker. That's why. Dang, this sucks when I have to reset everything. Thank you so much, Kat. Can we get W's to Kat in the chat, guys? There we go. And headphones. There we go. Oh, this should go so much better. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you. All right. Well, there was something I was going to say. What was I going to say? Guys, TikTok, let's go ahead and knock out this gift goal. It should not still be sitting up here. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Oh, okay. Oh, that was the 9-year-old again that said that she was going to be the most smartest 9-year-old anyone's ever spoken to, and just called in to go giggity and say biatch. Isn't that funny? Don't you guys have anything better to do? Like, go play Roblox or something. Go play Roblox or something. All right, guys. Let's see. Somebody was in the guest request, but I was trying to fix things and they've left, which makes perfect sense. But I was trying to fix my stuff. There we go. All right. Yeah. That's true, Mnemonic. I agree with that one. Okay, well, if you voted for Donald Trump and you actively still support him, please call the number on the screen and we'll have a conversation. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Yes. How old are you? 53. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I am.
Okay. What has Donald Trump done in his 9 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Actually, I just have a question for you. Are you interested in truth or in winning? Because I've listened to you a few times. I spoke with you once, and you just turn everything into an argument. And I really want to have a conversation with someone that wants to seek truth and figure out if there's an answer for all these situations we're in. Is that you, or are you more argumentative?
It just depends on if you say something stupid.
Well, I guess take a position, and I'll say something you'll probably deem stupid, but maybe we can find a middle ground.
So are you going to answer the question that I asked?
Oh, sure. Well, deportations is popular. It's a tough issue, but you have to do it.
You have to do it.
Yeah, but it does provide bad optics. The problem is we're picking the wrong victim. The victims here are the people who pay for. Well, it's both the migrants and the taxpayers. The taxpayers who pay for the people who don't pay into the system, although some do. But then also you're creating essentially a white slavery, except they're not white, they're brown. But you're creating slave class of underpaid people outside the system. Why would you justify that?
I'm sorry, have I made a justification for that, or have I only made the argument since you listen to me so much? Thank you so much again for being a fan. Or have I only made the argument that the deportations are being conducted inhumanely and also ignoring the fact that many of them are here legally and he's just picking them up on their way or their way to or from their immigration proceedings?
I think if they're here illegally, they got to go. This isn't his mess.
Oh, okay.
This is Joe Biden's mess.
Oh,
You may
that's
recall what happened at the
incorrect.
border over the last 4 years.
You would
Is
still
that
be
incorrect? How is that incorrect?
incorrect. Have you looked at
How
any
so?
of the DHS reports that have ever been released that was estimating the number of, quote, illegal immigrants within the United States of America? Yes or no?
Have you ever yes, I have. And have you
Oh,
ever
you
acquainted
have? Did
yourself
you
with
look at the
how
one
that
that was,
data is
have you
collected?
ever? Yeah, I actually have. It's, I believe the most
Yeah.
recent report clearly goes over it. They typically release it about every 2 to 4 years. Under the Trump administration, they released 2 different reports. And they always utilize the same reports from every administration going and move forward, right?
Okay.
Because
So
it's
what
not just the
point are you
10-year.
trying
Oh
to
my
assert
goodness.
based upon the data?
Wow.
What's
Okay,
your
let's be very
point
clear.
here?
So let me
Mhm.
just rehash what you said. You said that that Trump is currently just cleaning up Biden's mess, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
that's the true point.
Awesome. So if the Department of Homeland Security estimated that prior to, like in the middle of Joe Biden's administration, right, 2022, right? So 2022 back, there was 11.6 million undocumented immigrants within the United States of America, and that 79% of them all came into the United States prior to 2010. How on earth is it Joe Biden's mess that he's cleaning up when immigration has been an issue for the last 40 years? Because this data goes back to the 1980s. Would you like to rephrase that, or are you going to hold strong that it's all, quote, Biden's mess?
I think that you are a really good example of what I'm talking about.
Okay, bye. I moved to strike, like motion to strike. Witness was unresponsive. I'm just saying. We have a second. Do we have some eyes? Oh, I know. I'm so offended, Noah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he was mouth breathing. It was weird. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah.
Awesome. How old are you?
49.
49. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Sure am.
Okay. And John, you are always welcome to call in especially when I say that the phone lines are back open. Okay. And what specifically has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, like the other caller that you had, I have to agree. I'm okay with the immigration, or the export of illegal immigrants. I have no issue with that whatsoever. I think, I mean, we're already kind of hurting. And to the other guy's point, Biden definitely had a excessive amount of illegal immigrants on his term.
How many came in? And then where
I think
can
it was
I find
11
the data?
million. Is that right?
So we're
11 million?
saying 11 million undocumented immigrants crossed and stayed within the United States of America.
Actually, I think that was Obama. Yeah, I think the 11 million was Obama, but certainly
Did you hear
Biden
what I
didn't help,
said
right?
prior to calling in? Have you looked at the Department of Homeland Security report that was released April of 2024? Yes or no?
Okay. So let's pause that then. Okay, that's fine. Do you think transgender men should be competing with women in women's sports?
Oh,
yes or no?
Sorry. Can you
No, not
explain to me
sorry.
what
Yes or no?
So I have to make sure that
That's a super
sorry,
simple
no,
question to answer
I'm
yes or
gonna
no to.
hold on, pause.
No. Just
Pause,
answer. Just answer.
because
Yeah, it's a yes
I don't
or no.
think you
There's
know
no
what
holding on.
trans men
It's
are.
a yes or no
You don't know what
question.
trans men. I don't know if you realize
yes
this.
Yes or no. It's a yes or no
Hold
question.
on. Okay,
don't be
Pookie. You're gonna be muted for a moment because I'm gonna explain something to you that you're not understanding. Yeah, you're muting. No, I'm muting you because you're just not listening and you're dumb. Okay, so here's what's up. Here's what's up. So when you say that trans men, right? Trans men competing in women's sports. Well, let's put it this way. A trans man absolutely can compete in women's sports as long as they haven't started any of their HRT. You want to know why that is? Caller who doesn't know anything? Trans men are women or assigned female at birth transitioning over to a man. So, absolutely, a trans man can 100% compete in women's sports as long as they haven't started any of their hormone therapy. Like, you don't even know what you just said, which is why I was trying to rehash this with you and trying to see if you even knew what you were talking about, and you absolutely failed. So, peace out, motherfucker. Dumbass. Like, can I just get somebody that is, yeah, like, do people not get it? Trans men competing in women's sports. Sure, if the assigned female at birth individual has not started their hormone replacement therapy and has no intention of starting HRT, then absolutely they could. Dumbasses. Like, you guys are like, at least have some kind of, I don't know, mental acuity first. Though I will say that that probably is impossible. All right, 1 second, guys. Hello, are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Hello. No? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Oh, that's not. Yeah. Hi, how old are you? 50. Are you still supporting Donald Trump? Okay. So, can you tell me what specifically Donald Trump has done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, I can tell you what caused me to
I don't care
not
about why
support him.
you. I don't. What? Not support who? I don't care about that. I asked you specifically what Donald Trump has done to earn your continued support. If you no longer
Well,
support him, then thank you. You're not the person that
no,
I'm
no, no,
looking to
wait.
talk
I got
to.
you. I got you. I got you. I got you. His support for Israel.
Okay. Good for you. I'm glad you support a genocide.
How's that genocide?
Oh my God. Goodbye. Thank you for calling. Oh, that's still you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Fucking sick.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hey, yes, I'm here.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 26.
26. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
Okay. What specifically has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Sure. So, well, first of all, thank you for having me on the program. I really enjoy the work that you do.
TikTok.
For me, I
Can
mean,
we
it's
just get 2 more heart me's, please?
it's difficult. It's difficult to put to name one specific thing. Okay, for me, it's more so. It's like a bigger picture idea. As on a personal level, I don't care for his character. Very clearly, I could go down a list naming many things that I dislike. However, I think that he has reinvigorated a sense of patriotism. I don't apologize, for being American, for being myself. I think that like he's giving voice back to a significant number of people who are proud of this country and want to see it get better. And so that's kind of the camp that I fall in. So I guess so. It's a bigger picture, not specifically one specific policy. I love what he's done with defining male and female on day one. I love that he is permanently halted migration from the third world. I love that he is, kind of just flexing America's muscle in terms of cultural influence. I think that we've got kind of like I think we're oriented towards a more positive direction under his leadership as opposed to former Vice President Harris. Sorry if that was long-winded, but yeah, that's in a nutshell. That's kind of where I fall.
Sure. What's your main reason or main thing Donald Trump has done that has earned your continued support? Let's try there. You listed a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I mean, what's it's well, I mean, I can save a lot of time and say probably 90% of everything that he's done.
No, I just want one specific thing. You can take it out of the random shit that you listed off, or you could come up with something new. One specific thing that Donald Trump has done.
To one another. Let's be respectful to one another. I didn't disrespect yourself. Well, okay. I guess the main thing I would say is he's eliminated diversity and equity and inclusion policies throughout and returned us to a merit-based system, which is probably the thing that I most fully.
There's a letter you're missing off of DEI. Do you know what that letter is?
I mean, I don't know if you're setting up to say like a rude comment or if you've got something. No. What's the missing letter?
It was in his executive order. You didn't read his executive order?
Which one are you referring to? There have been more executive orders signed in this year than there have been during the entire administrations of the past 4 presidents, including President Trump's first term. So which one? I'd be happy to read it.
You just said you still supported him because he got rid of DEI. So what on earth executive order would I be referring to if I wasn't referring to the DEI?
Sure. So, I mean, I don't read every single executive order that comes out of the White House. I'm talking about a policy position, like a paradigm shift where we're moving away from. Does that make
what
sense?
is the letter that's missing? You said you don't know.
Correct. Yes. Would you like to share?
A for accessibility. So you've already acknowledged that you know diversity, equity, inclusion, and then the last one is accessibility. Are you aware of Marco?
That's not as colloquially common. Most people, that's not very colloquial. I don't think most people would be aware of that. But yeah, I take your point. Accessibility.
This has been talked about for the last year and a half. If you missed out on the fact that this was something that was spoken about heavily, that accessibility was included in the original acronym, point blank, period. That's a you issue, not a me issue, nor anyone else that is listening in. You can say it was colloquially, but guess what? I knew it from the fucking start.
Well, it sounds like you're very angry and not really here in good faith, so I'm going to go ahead and
You're
leave,
the one who sounds like you're not here in good faith. Hey, this isn't an airport. You can just hang up. No need to announce your disconnect. Bye. John, I'll try to get your number. You said you're calling in from that area code. I'll try to get you on. I can't guarantee it. Thank you, Escaping Wonderland, Sebastian, for the jewels. I'm a DL hater and will always be love Trump. Okay, no one even knows what D1 is. Well, I don't know what the fuck you mean by D1, so I don't really care. No, I don't have any sponsors. I'm paid strictly by my viewers. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, I like Trump.
Oh, okay. Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 21.
21. Okay. What specifically has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, he's deporting these stupid fucking niggers and.
Yeah, saw that coming. Thank you, Phantom. I'm not quite done with it yet. Phantom says, the new setup looks awesome. Also, do you have some money I can borrow for the gold card? I know, right? Like, you guys want to pay your $1 million to get a gold card or whatever. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. No one even knows, like, if anybody, okay, somebody else in my TikTok chat was like, accessibility is not included. If anybody actually pulled up the executive order that Donald Trump signed way back towards the end of January, it literally says DEIA. Accessibility. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Nigger.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Okay. People want to say it's not included. That's cool. Y'all haven't done any research. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Okay. Guys, real quick, over on TikTok, none of y'all are tapping. We're only at 14,000 likes. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yep.
Awesome. How old are you?
31.
31. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I don't know if I'm supporting. I don't vote.
Okay. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Obama's a lizard.
Lizard. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yeah, hey.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 32.
32. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I'm not a registered voter.
It's not what I asked. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes.
How old are you?
I am in my mid-20s. Thank you very much.
You're already boring me. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Nigger.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello?
Hi, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 21.
21. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Not exactly.
Not exactly. Okay, thank you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Awesome. How old are you?
32.
32. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
What specifically has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Pissed off all you liberals.
Oh, well, where's the liberal in the room? Can you help me find them?
Pissed off all you niggers.
Oh, you're just racist. And that's why you support Donald Trump, because he allowed you to be racist?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, square that up with your Lord and Savior. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hi, yes, I'm here.
Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hi, how are you doing?
Doing well. How old are you?
I'm 38.
38. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes.
Okay. What specifically is
But
Donald Trump?
I'm open to your position.
Okay. What specifically has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
He has been a Christian.
He has done Christian?
No, he has. I guess I'm more supportive of. I don't know very many specific things, but as a whole, I see that he's very economical, and he's for someone who's not political, he carries a little bit of what's that called when people don't kind of go against you because you're in a position of, you know, he has a little bit of a don't mess with me kind of platform, I guess. It feels like I don't think there has been a better president. Is that weird? I don't know very many facts. Being that said, it feels like he's been the best president we could assume to have, and any president after would be pretty amazing to fill that kind of shoes, right?
I'm gonna help you out with something.
Okay,
Um,
thanks.
are you aware of not even just like one newspaper, but Donald Trump currently has a nickname in United States politics. Do you know what it is?
I do not.
It's Taco. Do you know what it stands for?
I do not.
Trump always chickens out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's because every single time Donald Trump is like, I'm going to stand firm on something, he turns around and changes his mind, right? So, like, if you look back at the tariffs, well, he ended up rolling back a lot of his tariffs that he said are going to help the United States economy because it turned out that they're not. And he had to finally acknowledge that there is an increase in rising costs. Even if we look at just the fact that he has to bail out the farmers after he said that bringing in Feisty, thank you so much for 10 gifted members. After he said that bringing in Argentinian beef wasn't going to negatively impact our farmers, and he's bailing them out. After he said that tariffs have no impact on inflation, he's bailing out our farmers because of the rising costs that they're experiencing just trying to bring in stuff. He canceled tariffs on coffee because coffee's going up in pricing. Because guess what? There's only one place in the entirety of the United States of America that has the climate to produce coffee beans, and that's Hawaii. Hawaii does not have the infrastructure to produce all the coffee beans that the United States of America needs or consumes, right, in a year. Donald Trump literally changes his mind on all of his things.
Really?
Yeah, so
That's
that's why
that's
he's
that's
called a
not very good.
taco.
That is, and that is something I didn't know. So you're pretty much gonna single-handedly, change my mind. Do you see? Are those things differ from any other president? The way he's chickened out, or
As far as like on his own
who is your best
policies,
president?
sure. I don't think that there is a best president, sir.
Okay, who is the most positive? Which president has the most positive influence on us? And can we even hope for that same human being to come through rotation for us in this
No,
next
there's
coming year?
no two people are the same.
Got it. Makes me good point.
Oh,
Do
that's true,
you?
Queen Anne. I
I
forgot
wish
that it
you
was
could.
Wall Street that did it.
I wish you could be president.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I do, and I appreciate your whole situation right here, and I thank you for taking my call.
Of course, not a problem, man.
Okay, well, I guess, do you have any recommendations for me in my life to research that I could support someone who you're supporting coming up, or at
Uh,
least look into?
I would say look at everybody's policies when they come out on who's running for your local office, who's running for to represent your state in Congress, specifically your district in Congress. Read their policies. Don't just go based
Okay,
off of what they say in person or what they say at rallies. Read their policies. I personally do policy over party. I don't give two craps about the Democrats or the Republicans.
policy over party. I will
Yep,
live. I'll keep that. That will be my mantra when I go and I vote. Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
Appreciate it.
Of course. Bye.
Yep.
You too. All right, and watch proper news. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. Jenny, thank you for the jewels. John, I know you're not trying to spam, but I don't even see a 412 number calling in. Melody, thank you for all of the jewels that you sent. You sent a combo, so thank you so much. Thank you for the goat trophy, bleh. That was funny. Melody, thank you again. I'm not gonna say that. I just don't think he was really prepared. I think he got nervous calling in and talking. W's again to Feisty for sending out 10 gifted memberships. I appreciate that a lot. Will you marry me? I voted for Trump, though. I don't even know who you are. More than likely not. I'll bump it up. I'm going to try. Okay. We're going to open these back up. there is a slight delay, but I just really don't see a 412 number calling in. You're doing great work. Thank God someone has the patience to deal with these people. I'm trying to. It's not always there. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there? Okay. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
How old are you?
I am 26.
26. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. What specifically has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
I would say in the past term so far, I think Trump is working to correct what the Biden administration did in their 4 years of term with so many issues that
Things.
I would love to talk about with you today.
Real
Starting with
quick,
the auto pen.
just pause for 1 second, all right? Let's get some W's to Jimmy Snow real quick. Jimmy, thank you for the $9.99. Jimmy says, "You rock. We'll love streaming together when I stop being sick." Of course, Jimmy, I'm looking forward to it, and so is my entire server. So yes, as soon as we can get it all arranged, you got it. We will definitely be doing this. So shout out to Jimmy Snow. Also, guys, if you haven't followed him yet, shoot him a follow. You'll be seeing me over there. Okay, so sir, what history do you know about the auto pen?
Well, you said, what do I know about the auto pen?
Yeah. What history do you
So,
know on it?
well, all I know is kind of current, or I mean past issue when it was created in the past administration, because I've not
It wasn't
heard
created
from
in the past
before that.
administration. I'm a little bit confused about that.
So the auto pen, I've only learned about the auto pen through the Biden administration using it with Biden.
That's
So I'm not
incorrect.
sure if it was used in the, like with Obama when he was president,
Who's
or
Thomas
what.
Jefferson?
He was a president.
Yeah. Way back when, do you think?
Is your goal to test my knowledge now so we can
No, I'm
see
just trying to
if
see if
my
you, because
support
you
for
you
Trump
say, and
is valid? Because I mean,
JT, I'm
let's
going
talk
to
about
read. Hold on, 1
the
second.
matter
Caller,
at
1 second.
hand, because you've
Caller.
got thousands of people here listening.
Yeah,
So
1 second. JT, I'm going to read back your super chat in just a second. I clicked on the wrong one, but I will definitely read and address it. So no,
I'm in
I'm not
shock that
trying
I'm
to.
on the call with you at the start.
Oh my goodness, dude. I don't.
Go ahead.
Was responding to someone else that got upset that I clicked off his super chat because I clicked the wrong one. Okay. All right.
Apologies.
So Thomas Jefferson was a president between the years 1801 and 1809. The auto pen was developed, instituted, and used starting back in the early 1800s. And I don't know if you realize this because Donald Trump doesn't talk about it. Donald Trump has also used the auto pen within his first administration. And do you really think that he has signed every single one of the 1,500 pardons that he signed since he was inaugurated into office this year?
I would believe so.
You think that 79-year-old Donald Trump signed 1,500 pardons?
Well, I mean, if you think about someone whose sole job as president is to do that, they have plenty of time on their hands. And when you watch, if you actually watch the full content of the streams that are coming out from our governmental office, like the .gov websites, because my issue with most Democrats that I speak with, because I want to say conservative Republican, because I am not a far rightist, because I do believe equality for everyone is important, and I do not believe that racism is something that should be acceptable in any culture or country around the world. And I think we can agree on that. Hello?
Sorry, you diverted from the original conversation, so I declined replying to you.
Okay, that's completely fine.
Yeah.
Does that mean that I was muted so you didn't hear what I said?
No, you weren't muted. I
Okay,
don't think he
perfect.
does, actually. So somebody asked a good question, and I'm saying I don't think he does.
don't think I do what?
Remember the question.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so is your claim that the only president in history that's used the auto pen in excess is Joe Biden?
No,
No.
that is not my
So, but
claim.
you are going to continue denying the fact that Donald Trump most assuredly has used the auto pen?
No, I'm not denying that either,
Oh, but you
because I
already
do believe
did.
that
So I
if it is something
specifically
that's
asked you, do you really think that Donald Trump signed all
but
1,500
are we gonna
pardons?
waste?
Specifically just
I
pardons, right?
understand. I
This isn't
understand.
anything else that he signed.
I
I'm not even
understand that I
including
brought up the
executive
auto pen
orders. I'm not even
signature from
including
Biden
legislation that he
administration,
signed
but that
into
is not the
power.
root
All of these
issue
things that I
that we
didn't
should
even
be
include
talking
on
about
what
to
I was
fix
talking
the
about
issues in
with
our
saying that
country,
your claim
correct?
that Joe Biden is the only one ever to have used the auto pen in excess like he did, which isn't even true. Again,
Okay.
so like you're just
Okay.
absolutely
Fair enough.
denying you because again,
No,
remember
no,
I
no. I
asked
do
you,
agree.
did Donald Trump
Fair enough.
use the auto pen at all to sign all 1,500 of his pardons, 1,200 of which were just for the January 6 rioters.
Okay, listen, I understand where you're coming from,
So he
and I'm
signed
not
all
going to deny.
1,200 and like all
I'm
1,200
not going to deny that.
pardons
Fair
by
enough.
himself, right, for the January
Okay.
6 rioters.
Okay, if he did use
Did he
the auto pen,
say,
I
the
will not
paper is
deny that
great,
he
just
used it.
sprinkle a little gold on it. I love my signature. Donald
Okay,
Trump,
okay.
2025, September
You sure
29th.
are an interesting host, I will say. Like your disrespect is like really a lot, especially when you have younger callers like the last kid. I don't know how old he was because I didn't actually chime in when
And
he said his
motion to
age, but
strike the
I just
answer. Witness is
strike. What are we, a
non-responsive.
political government in your live stream on YouTube? You don't
Sir,
have political power in any constitution or government. What are you doing
yeah, neither do
striking
you. That's all right.
anybody? You sound ridiculous.
You are actually the one that sounds ridiculous right now. Like, I don't even know.
Okay, so I mean, your last call with the kid when you're sitting there
I
rolling
was
your
being
eyes,
really nice to him,
and
actually. So
but no, you
just gonna
really
put this
is
out
that how you
there.
treat everybody? Do you
Just
treat your
you.
mother and your father that way?
Just you.
Or no, I was listening to you. You're sitting there while the kid is on the call talking. You're going,
Oh, that's actually
like
a good point. I want to read this
that.
one.
That's
I like hearing about
extremely.
disrespecting conversation from a person who can't repeat the question that was just asked of them.
Okay, go ahead with this question.
Oh, I mean, can you repeat any of the questions that I've asked you so far verbatim?
I don't feel as though like answering the questions that you're asking me is actually the importance of the matter here. Like if
Oh,
we're
got
talking
it.
about the
So you
problems in
get
our
to
government,
decide what's
then
important to
we
you
shouldn't.
simply just based off of your vibes and feelings, your internal bias. Is that what it is exactly?
Well, I mean, you made your live stream based off of why I like Trump. So when I call you and you answer, yeah, I'm going to talk to you about what I want to talk to you about. That's kind of how it works, is it not?
No. So it would be actually when I ask a question, you should be in fact answering it to at least some
Maybe
degree,
in like a
or maybe
judge
even just
or a
being
law
able to
setting, but
repeat
this
any
is
of
a
the
YouTube
questions
live
that I've
stream.
already asked
This
you
is not
back to
important
me,
in any way,
which it
shape, or
doesn't seem
form.
that
So,
you're capable of doing in any way. It's quite odd, actually.
well, I mean, your face looking like Sandy from SpongeBob is quite odd, actually. Like you're
Oh,
really
there we
ugly.
go. We have an
Never
ad
seen any guys on
hominem.
your stream.
Yay. There we go. There we go. That's what I was waiting
I
for.
appreciate
Thank
the
you so
clapping.
much. Thank
I
you. We
appreciate the
always
clapping.
get
Thank you.
there. We always get there. We
Thank you.
always get there with somebody when
Well, of
they can't
course.
remember a question, they refuse to answer a question, they divert away from the question, that they go straight to an ad hominem thinking that it's such a gotcha. Oh,
Well,
yay.
I
We're
mean,
there. We
it's
got
it's
there.
not a gotcha. It's just the truth. Okay, I'm just letting you know. When you're dismannered and you're rude to people, it kind of brings out
Dismannered?
this.
I didn't realize that was a word. Is that actually a word? Honestly, I
Well, I
will
mean,
take and I'll take learning something. Is
listen,
dismannered
Sandy
a
from
word? Let
SpongeBob,
me
it
look
is a
that up.
word today. It is
Is
a word today.
dismannered? I'm actually gonna look this up.
I'm glad
Mannered.
you're entertaining this at
A
least. Like,
word.
that's good. That's awesome. I appreciate the fact that you're
No,
entertaining this
dismannered
conversation
isn't
because
an
I'm
English
just sitting here
word.
on my
Oh,
couch
okay.
enjoying this.
Got it. So it's not an English word. I just thought I'd look it up real quick just to see. All right.
Okay,
But
all right. Should we
apparently,
get back to
according
the
to
topic now?
him, It is today. I don't know. Sir, we've left the topic probably like 5 minutes ago
Yeah.
because you couldn't keep up with anything. And then you went
I
ahead
don't,
and
you
already
know,
like skipped away from it even further when you're like, oh, you look like Sandy from SpongeBob.
you know what's really
Okay,
upsetting
it's so
though
weird.
is the fact that most of the people who are
Which, by the
probably
way, who the
saying
fuck is Sandy? Am
factual
I the only
evidence
person that
in
doesn't watch SpongeBob and doesn't know who the characters are? The only reason I even
that
know
is
what
what
Patrick
proves.
is
Wait,
because
so
he's
how old are
literally a
you?
gift on TikTok. That's it.
So how old are you? You asked me how old I was. Fair enough. But how old are you? Because I'm curious if you don't know about SpongeBob. I mean,
Oh,
that's
I
just
said I
something
didn't
that
say
I
I
saw
don't know about
Nickelodeon as a
SpongeBob.
childhood.
I said, oh,
Most
see,
kids do,
this is
unless you're
actually, this
probably a
is
weird
quite
kid.
simple, isn't it? I didn't even say I don't know about SpongeBob. I said I don't know the characters within SpongeBob because I've never watched it and I refuse to watch it, right? That's not me saying I don't know anything about SpongeBob or the fact that the show exists. Wouldn't that be funny? Do you see how
Fair enough.
easy it is
Fair
for
enough.
you to
So
like
what were
not
your
even
shows
listen
then?
to
What
basic
did you
words?
watch as a kid?
Wow, I watch stuff that's actually intellectually stimulating. SpongeBob is not intellectually stimulating.
Okay, so
And from
when
what
you were a
everybody is
child,
saying in the chat, apparently Sandy is a squirrel and is also the smartest character in the show. And she's a scientist. Okay, I guess I'll take that as a compliment then. So thanks. I'm okay
yeah.
looking like Sandy because that definitely means that I'm smarter than you, and also apparently means that I'm
Well,
a scientist. Kudos!
well,
We've come to a
looks
decision
don't
that I
have
am in
anything to
fact
do with
smaller than
intelligence.
him, smarter than him. Woohoo! All the dismannered. Like what? All of that to dismannered. JT, thoughts on Charlie Kirk's death? If you push this message aside and don't answer, you're glad he died. YOU''RE. Remember that he was heavily loved by 83% of the US. I'd like to see the statistics on that 83%, but I've said this multiple times, and the fact that I'm still saying it again 3 months later is quite aggravating to be continually asked. I don't think that any singular person on this earth deserves to die at the end of a gun for just utilizing his freedom of speech. Does that help you? Awesome. Thank you. Young Love, thank you for the jewels. Nunya, thank you for the jewels. G-Man, thank you. Mackenzie, thank you for the Canadian $6.99. We love our Canadian friends. Potato, also, thank you for the jewels. Yeah, I don't think 83% is a number. I think that one's just pulled out of his hat. And that's fine, like you guys can make that up. Like, I just don't think anyone deserves to die at the end of a gun just for utilizing their voice. I've never had that thought process that I think that that's a good thing. I don't know. I have so much stuff. Yeah, that true, Doc Nancy. I agree with you. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. How old are you?
I'm 40.
40. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I do.
Okay. Awesome. How old? Sorry. What specifically has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
Well, I just want to say that from what he promised, from what I have actually, let's put it this way. He promised and he has delivered.
Delivered on what exactly? Like, because I asked for specifics, and just saying he promised and he delivered doesn't really give me specifics.
I'm not here to let's put it this way. He has done more in the last 11 months than the last 4 presidents combined has done what they promised.
Can you be
immigration.
specific? Immigration, that's
With-
all you guys ever have.
No. This is just what he's doing at the moment. You sound disappointed.
No, I just literally, so I go live typically 6 days a week for about 2 hours a day. Okay. That's about how often I go live, right? And out of that total of 12 hours that I'm live streaming, I get maybe 1 hour if I'm lucky, not talking about immigration out of 6 days, out of a total of 12 hours. So I spend 11 hours of my stream time talking about immigration, right? And to be clear, immigration isn't even the number one reason why people voted for Donald Trump, according to exit polling. It was, guess what? Affordability and what you pay for at the store, right? Not even immigration. But you guys never want to talk about that. I guess at that point, it just has to be a concession that the economy is not doing great. Okay.
Oh,
So
it's
if
not.
you're one,
It's
yes.
absolutely not.
Yeah. Okay. So what
I'm
specifically
I'm
about
not going to
immigration do
disagree
you
with
want to
that.
talk about, I guess?
No. I'm going to talk what you want to talk about at this point. I'm not going to
No, I was
deny
just,
that
you
that
said I sounded
affordability is not a
disappointed, and I just wanted to
problem.
explain to you why, because I guess I just felt like saying it.
No. I'm not here to bash any point.
I wasn't
Yes,
even saying
affordability
anything
is a
about bashing
problem.
it. You asked me why I sounded disappointed, so I went on to
No,
explain it.
because
I'm so confused.
no, because I'm absolutely going to want to talk what you want to talk about. That's fine. Affordability is an issue. I am a blue collar worker. I work my ass off trying to provide for my family. I think that affordability is a big issue, and I think Donald Trump has hasn't quite delivered on that, and I'm not really happy about that. But that doesn't turn me away from him, just for the fact that I think that from what I see, he is trying to see a big picture, and that he is trying to help the little man. But we spent 4 years of our economy being destroyed, so it's not going to happen overnight. It's coming, but it's going to take some time. I'm
Thoughts and prayers.
no, absolutely not.
Oh, I mean, it's like, I guess we should say this. So Donald Trump doesn't believe that the economy is doing bad in any way, shape, or form. In fact, every time that he's asked it or Caroline Levitt is asked it, they divert away from the question, right? They'll be like, no, you're wrong. Especially Caroline Levitt when she was addressed that the latest CPI data that was released by the Bureau of Labor Statistics on October 24th, 2025 for September 2025 showed us that we were at a 3% inflation rate, right? And when she was brought that to her attention at her recent press conference, she said, no, I have it right here that the inflation is 2.5%. And that's just what she kept saying. I have it right here, actively denying facts to the media, right? Donald Trump has continued to say that tariffs are not inflationary, even though he just rolled back tariffs, having to admit that tariffs are inflationary, actively bailing out the farmers, the United States farmers, while ignoring while also still denying that it's his policies that cause the cost of goods to increase. So he's continuing to tell the American people that gas has somehow reached less than $2 in most places, right? But that's not enough for you to acknowledge that, in fact, Donald Trump is not helping the economy. But so the economy not doing well is not enough for you, fine. But him lying about it is also not enough for you. Is that what I'm understanding?
I'm not happy with his responses. No.
Okay.
But that isn't enough for me to disavow him as being someone who's trying to help.
How
the
about?
inflation
Oh, go ahead.
didn't happen overnight. Just because he was elected, the inflation didn't go up. The
Never
inflation
made that
actually
claim.
no. Okay, let me back up here a little bit. I've only run across you a couple times. I don't know that much about you. It just seems like there's a lot of people jumping on here with really they're going after you and they're not really talking to you. So I'd like to talk to you.
Okay. So listen, okay, to be clear, right? Inflation absolutely went down in his first quarter of presidency after he was elected. But as soon as he announced tariffs, that's when we started to see inflation continuously increase from there on a steady incline, right? Not a decline, it was steadily going up. Right? So no, I agree. It's not just it doesn't just go away as soon as he's elected president. 100% that's not how inflation works. That's not how the presidency works.
But
But when
it's
you
been a
enact
problem for years.
policies that actually impact the price of goods, then yes, inflation absolutely does go up. And we see that every single time after he's enacted tariffs, that at least goes up a little bit, right? So he did blanket tariffs across the entirety of the world, including uninhabited islands. That's why we joke around about the fact that he put tariffs on penguins, right? The
But
McDonald
inflation
Islands
has
that
been
have
up
nobody up there.
for several years.
When I tell you that the inflation rate for September of 2025, it was 3%. What does that mean? Do you know?
I'm 3% is better than 6%. So what are you asking? I'm a little confused.
Okay. So I think that does answer my question, and I'll go ahead and explain to you why. Okay. So inflation measures the rate at which the cost of that you're paying at the stores increases, right? So when I'm saying
Right.
that the inflation rate's at 3%, and that's year over year, right? Because in September of 2024, it was 2.4%, right? And then it was up 0.3% month over month. That's why it's actually important to understand if you know what inflation measures. So
No,
going back to a
inflation has
time
been up.
back 3 years ago when inflation was at 6%, 9%, whatever percentage you guys want to throw out from the highest point in the peak
You
time
said
of
you guys.
C19.
You said you guys.
Yes, sir, because that's all you guys ever go back to. That includes you, sir, as a Trump supporter, because no one seems to understand what inflation actually measures, which is why I went ahead and went
Inflation
down
has
the
been
road of
up
explaining it to you.
for several years.
Inflation has been down for the last 2 years under the Biden administration was down. It
Oh,
reached a low of 2.4%.
my pocketbook didn't reflect that.
Right, because it's not deflation.
No, inflation has been up for the last several years.
I
My
want to
pocketbook
tell you
hasn't
something.
reflected that.
I want to
I
tell
can't
you
go to
something.
the
Oh my
store and buy a pound of meat for under $5 for years. That's not Trump's fault.
What? Can you repeat back what I said and what I explained about inflation? Yes or no?
That you were saying that in Donald Trump's administration that his policies has increased inflation. That is what you told me. Am I wrong?
That's not even the question I just asked you. I said, what did I just say about what inflation measures? Can you repeat that back to me, yes or no? And you just did not. You said something else entirely. A claim that I didn't even make. I said, yes, there are
Okay,
policies
I'm
that directly
I'm
impact
sorry.
inflation, and that was talking about tariffs, doing blanket tariffs that are put on every single country, every single island in the entirety of the entire world, including uninhabited islands, the McDonald Islands that just have penguins, guys, penguins. We tariff penguins. Is yes, a direct impact on the economy and a direct impact on inflation, because guess what we've seen for the last, what is that, 8 months since tariffs were enacted? Inflation steadily rising.
And Donald Trump's the only president who enacted tariffs.
No, he's not, but he's the only one that's enacted blanket tariffs across the entire world.
I mean, Obama
Did
had
targeted tariffs.
Biden
Targeted
Biden
tariffs.
did
Targeted
even up
tariffs.
some of the tariffs that
Do you know what this word? Do you
Donald
know what
Trump
these two words
actually
together mean?
enacted. What?
Targeted tariffs. Targeted
Targeted.
tariffs. What is a targeted tariff?
So you have a country who's tariffing you, and you tariff them back.
Motion to strike.
And
Witness
that's a
is
bad thing?
unresponsive.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that.
What is a targeted tariff? That's the direct question that I asked you.
What does that have anything to do with what we're talking about? I'm confused at this point.
Yes, you seem to live in a state of confusion right now. And that, I mean, I get it. Everyone, like, I don't know why I'm hearing myself back through the speakers, and that's going to bother me. Okay. Yes, every president has done a form of targeted tariffs. Well, not every president, right? Like, but most presidents have done a form of targeted tariffs. The last time we saw blanket tariffs enacted in the United States as a country was the Smoot-Hawley Act back in the early 1920s, which led us into the Great Depression, right? I am curious. Okay. Sorry, somebody did ask me to ask you this. What do you estimate
ahead.
you'd blow
I'm good.
into a breathalyzer right now? What would your readout be on a breathalyzer?
Oh, I'm a little bit drunk. Yeah, absolutely.
I hope you're at home.
Oh, absolutely. I'm chilling
Perfect.
town.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
that's
I'm
fine.
just making sure you're at home. That's good.
No,
Don't
I'm
drink and
good.
drive, guys. Don't drink and drive. Okay.
No, don't do that. That's stupid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that. All right. Awesome. Cool. So you don't have a good understanding of tariffs, and that's fine. A lot of my conversations about tariffs end up not being that somebody
it's
understands.
weird that I keep hearing about tariffs, but it's always one-sided. It's like we as Americans get tariffs all the time,
Okay.
but if we tariff somebody else,
We as
it's
Americans.
terrible.
All right, so let me try this. Okay, I want to run through this example with you and see if you know the answer. Okay,
Okay,
the
go
United
ahead.
States of America has a 15% tariff on all products coming out of France.
Okay.
If someone is importing berets from France, right? Those are a type of hats, right? Don't get caught up on the
Right.
product, okay?
No, that's fine.
If a
Go ahead.
United States individual is importing berets from France, who is paying
Right.
that 15% tariff to the United States government?
Well, it's a combination. It's us and
combination.
them.
It's okay. Who's them?
The France.
How is France, the French government, paying that 15% tariff to the United States government?
In taxes.
In taxes. What taxes?
Yes, they pay a percent to bring their product into the United States.
They pay a percent to ship their products to the United States.
Yes, they do.
And they pay that directly to the United States government.
Yes.
What percentage of that 15% are they paying directly to the United States government?
I'm not sure of that. I'm
Then how do
don't.
you know that they pay a percent to the United States government out of that 15%?
How do you know that they don't? You're asking me an open-ended question on that.
It's not an open-ended question. Well, I mean, actually, that one
do you
was.
see
That
the
was.
bills? Do you
Yeah.
see the
So
bills?
how do I know? Okay. So when you are actually importing a good into the United States of America, in order for you to just pick it up at customs, you have to then directly pay that 15% of the value of the cost of goods or the price of the goods coming in here into the United States to, guess what? CBP. Customs and Border Protection actually collects the tariff
There you
fees.
go.
Yeah, guess who
They do
pays
pay it.
that? Yeah, who is paying CBP to pick up that item from, let's say, the Port of Los Angeles?
That would be France at that point.
Wait. France is paying CBP at the Port of Los Angeles to pick up the good, like that, meaning that they're standing on U.S. soil and they're paying CBP 15%.
Yes. It's the same thing.
Shit, we're fucking cooked, guys.
No. Have you never overnighted anything from another country?
Yeah,
I've done that.
you pay duties, sir. Duties are paid separately than a tariff. Tariff is another fee the tariff is collected when the good lands in the United States after it has gone through customs checks. So CBP, right? And it's collected by the United States importer. The importer within the United States of America is directly who pays that 15% to the United States government. It is not France. It is not France. France pays a duty, or the exporter pays a duty to their own country in order to ship something out of there. But that's something that they pay regardless of whether they're shipping an item to Spain, to England, to Morocco, to China, to the United States. They pay a duty no matter where they're shipping it out of their country from, right?
I'm using France as a supplier. The supplier actually pays
the supplier does not. I encourage you. Okay, let's. Can you pull up Google on your phone? Can you pull up Google on your phone? Can you pull up Google on your phone?
Google does not need to be pulled up on my phone.
Okay.
I have ordered stuff for my customers.
Who pays
and the suppliers
tariffs,
overseas?
Buyer or on? So here we go. Who pays tariffs on imported goods? I'm just gonna put that into this Googly machine. We're gonna put up on the screen together, and we're gonna just like Google lies. All AI can lie. AI can lie. Okay. So let's see. Council. Do you know? Are you familiar with the Council on Foreign Relations? Are you familiar with the Council on Foreign Relations? How about the Tax Foundation? Are you familiar with them? Who would you accept? We can do global trade law. We can go over that one. We can go over the Tax Policy Center. We can do business. Oh wow, we can go to the Australian government's website as well. Oh my God, who do you want me to pull up that specifically tells you that legally the person that pays the tariff is the importer of said goods from another country? So the American importer. Which source out of the 5 that I gave you options from would you like me to tell you? We have literally the Council on Foreign Relations that specifically goes over and says tariffs are a form of tax applied to imports from other countries. And it goes on to say, like economists say that the costs are largely passed on to consumers, right? And then we can go to the Tax Foundation, where it even says that Trump administration imposed tariffs on various imports in 2018. Stated purpose was to boost U.S. industries and punish foreign exporters. But rather than hurting foreign exporters, the economic evidence shows American firms and consumers were hardest hit by the Trump tariffs because tariffs are paid by here we go again. When the U.S. imposes tariffs on imports, businesses in the United States directly pay import taxes to the U.S. government. That is from the Tax Foundation. Do you want me to go over like the global trade law? I can go over them, where they also state that imports are directly paid to the United States government by importers within the United States. So United States importers. We have the Tax Policy Center also goes on to explain that, again, imports are paid directly to the United States government by the United States importer. We also have the Australian Business Center of the Australian government that also clearly talks about how the tariffs are paid to the United States government by the United States importer. It is not paid by the foreign government. It is not paid by the exporter, the foreign exporter.
You really need to have a conversation with my suppliers overseas then, because they
You don't know what the difference is between a tax, a tariff, or a duty. You don't know what those are. You don't know what the difference is between a shipping cost, a duty, tax, tariff, none of that.
Oh, you're calling
It's
me an
so
idiot
bad
now?
somebody else is laughing at you. Isn't that funny?
Oh, poor them for not understanding. When I
Oh,
am
actually, they
talking to
understand
my
exactly what a
suppliers
tariff is. You don't.
overseas,
You don't. So, okay. So I just want to be clear. I just want to
and
be
they
very clear
tell
on something.
me,
Do United States importers pay tariffs to the United States government? Yes or no? This is a binary question. This is not an open question. Do the United States importers pay the tariffs to the United States government? Yes or no?
do people overseas
Nope,
that
that's
are
not what I
importing
say.
stuff?
That's not what I said. I said, do United States importers, because by the way, I could literally be a United States importer, okay? Do United States importers pay the tariffs to the United States government? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, we can agree on reality. Why the fuck are you fighting against it so hard? Is it just because you're about 3 sheets to the wind?
Because they're not the only ones paying the tariffs.
That's not true. You couldn't even tell me what percentage someone else was paying. I want to ask you another question real quick. This still has to do with the economy, but I'm moving away from tariffs because you have an inherent misunderstanding of what a tariff is, and you just have a basic idea on everything. Okay.
On everything.
Yeah.
Wow, that's such
The
a
debt, are you
generalization.
aware of this? Do you know how much the debt has increased since Donald Trump was inaugurated January 20th,
Do you know how
2025?
much the debt has increased when Joe Biden was inaugurated?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Was that the question that I asked you?
Oh, I'm sorry. You don't take criticism very well?
We're going to try this again.
Oh.
We're going to try this again. We're going to try this one more time. You don't get to answer a question with your question. If you do, I will
Okay.
just click off on
I'll
you.
play by your
So
rules.
let's
I'll
try
play by
this
your rules.
again.
Okay, go
Do
ahead.
you know how much the United States debt has increased since Donald Trump was elected president, inaugurated into office January 20th, 2025?
A shit ton. It's been a lot.
It literally went up 1 trillion in 1 month.
It's been a lot. I don't like it.
Yeah, it's gone up 2 trillion since he's been elected into office. We weren't supposed to
I
hit
don't agree with
$38
that.
trillion
no, I'm not. I don't.
until
Not that I don't agree with the
2032.
number. I don't agree with what he's doing. I
Yeah.
can like him as a president and not agree with him.
Oh,
It's a
okay,
thing.
sure, buddy.
Oh.
Hey, I'm going to encourage you to go take a nap because you need it, Papa. Oh my gosh, yeah, just a shitload of money. All right, Cup of Joe, thank you for the bits. Larry, thank you for all the jewels. Thomas, this is how Dems cope every day, huh? Can somebody point out to me the Democrat in the room? I must be missing them. Wait, that's a wall. This is also a wall. This is a painting, and this is a light. There is no Democrat in this room. I hope that helps. Once Americans get checks from tariffs, this conversation is over. Interesting. So how much money have tariffs made the United States government? How much of that is going to potentially need to be refunded when the Supreme Court decides that and agrees with the fact that, in fact, tariffs are a tax on the United States, consumers, and corporations? And therefore, Donald Trump enacting tariffs through executive order is, in fact, against the 16th Amendment of the United States Constitution. The Constitution, the amendment of the Constitution that I'm sure you've never even heard of, Thomas. Roasted maggot. Yeah, he definitely was roasted. Now Dems are Google groping. Where is the Democrat in the room? Oh, I know. Is it the cat? Is it this? Oh, I gotta turn it around. My bad. Is it this? Is this the Democrat in the room? Is this what it is? Is this the Democrat? How did you see that? It was laying down on my desk. Damn. Okay. Too bad Kamala couldn't talk this good. Maybe she would have won. Sad. Oh, yeah, you just literally couldn't listen to her, understand her. If Trump gives a tax rebate, it will still be less than the increase in the cost of... That's for fucking sure. Guys, I hope you enjoy that $2,000 check. That's not going to buy you health insurance except for maybe 2 months if you're lucky. And if you even qualify under any of the current ACA standards, right? If you're lucky, it might pay for 2 months of health insurance, but it certainly isn't going to help you if you get cancer or anything serious. She is harmless and this question is hopeless. 2% problem. I don't think that was a logical sentence. Thank you, Ryan, for the jewels. I can afford to pay her. Watching someone spend their wheels is fun. Spend my wheels. Where are the wheels? Are you buying it? Okay. Yeah, just don't get sick, guys. Don't get sick if you get your $2,000 dividend for your stuff. Ryan, thank you for all of the jewels that you're currently comboing right now. We'll try to get one more caller in, I think. We've got time for one more. TikTok, guys, can we need to get back to tapping. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. How old are you?
I am 36. What's
36.
up, Buttercup?
Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
Yes.
What specifically has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office that has earned your continued support?
The entertainment.
So just thoughts, vibes?
It's the entertainment of watching one. I don't go Democrat, I don't go Republican, but watching everyone turn into basically sports team. I mean, fans. It just cracks you up when you get it. But yeah, the tariff-wise.
Okay, I just want to be
tariffs can
clear.
hurt, and
So are you
when it
saying that
comes
you
to
think
other
that
things-
Donald Trump has turned politics into a football game?
Football game could be one way. Soccer too. I mean, if you ever go over to the United Kingdom,
But he's turned it
and-
into a competitive sport?
Basically, in a way, yes. But then again, we as people, that's what we do. We turn everything into sports.
Oh, no. Sorry.
competition.
No, let me be clear. You said that Donald Trump is entertaining and that's why you still actively support him. So when I ask you, like, and you are the one who said he's turned politics into a game, and that's what you said. So I just wanted to be clear that you're saying that Donald Trump has turned the current political atmosphere, the current political climate into a spectator sport that therefore you're enjoying and you agree with.
Yes, just like I did with Biden.
Oh,
I agree with them all
Is
because
this
I literally
when Donald?
entertainment.
Sorry, when was Donald Trump first elected into office?
When was he first elected into office?
Yeah.
Let's see, what was it? 2014, 2016? And then he got out, and then you had Biden, and then it went from Biden to Trump. So,
And was Donald Trump not entertainment for you in his first term?
yeah, actually it was.
He
Every
was.
politician is.
Okay, so let me
Clinton
try
was
this.
entertaining
So
too.
would you agree or disagree that Donald Trump is the one that has divided the United States of America?
Neither.
Oh, okay.
I can't agree.
I want to read this one real quick because this is funny, and I know someone else can back me up on this one. Someone says this, Darby, I would love for you to tell me which video exactly you want to say that I said this in because I literally have never claimed to be a Democrat. So tell me which video exactly you're saying that I was featured in that I said I was Democrat. I literally say everything but because I think that the Democratic Party is a fickle little bitch. The current DNC, let me be clear, the politicians within it. Thank you for the jewels. Disaster G-Man, thank you as well. And Larry, thank you for the jewels. Sorry, I'm not going to talk to somebody that's a literal psychopath that thinks politics is just entertainment because I don't even think politics is entertainment. I wish politics could be boring again. Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. How old are you?
I am 40.
40. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I am.
Oh, that's funny. The guy gave a timestamp without a title. Yeah, I need a title too on that one. What specifically has Donald Trump done to earn in his 11 months in office to earn your continued support? I guess I would hang up too. Is that where we're at? Is that where we're at right now? Thank you for calling the stream. Are you there?
Hello.
Hi, how old are you?
I'm 44.
44. Are you still supporting Donald Trump?
I do.
What specifically has Donald Trump done in his 11 months in office to earn your continued support?
Excuse me. Well, I mean, he works. That's the main thing.
He
The last
works?
guy, yeah, I mean,
So do you support all of the American citizens who also work? How about every single person that's in Congress? Do you also support them because they work? Do you support
how hard
everybody
they
in
work.
SCOTUS that because they work, including the liberal
No,
justices?
I don't know everybody in SCOTUS. I don't know how hard they work.
Holy
All I have
crap.
is,
Thank
all I
you
have is
so much,
relative comparison.
WTF Dad Shoes, for the $100. I'm going to keep that up here. I appreciate that. Says, new follower, don't stop. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. So you said you support him because he works. So did you also support, let's see if this sticks to the wall. Did you also support Kamala Harris when she was vice president, or you don't think that she did work?
Well, I mean, she was, that's why I said it's all relative. I mean, she was fairly absentee. In my
How about Pete Buttigieg when he was the head of the Department of Transportation? Did you support him because he, quote, worked?
Well, he was pretty absentee as well. I mean,
Oh,
there
he
was
was
a massive
absentee? The Democratic appointee that did the most interviews with Fox News?
No, I didn't mean interviews. I mean, he's certainly
Yeah, sorry, that was
certainly
working.
well,
Are you
he's certainly
expecting
well
that every
spoken.
single person be out in the limelight talking to people all the time in order for you to know that they're working? Or do you think that things just get done in the background and maybe that's how government actually works? See, or that,
Depends
things
who we're
actually
talking
just keep
about. Who are we talking
moving?
about? Like you said, it depends who we're talking
For
about. Do I need
any
to see every
politician,
cabinet
sir,
member?
do you think
Do I need
that,
to see
so
every
how
cabinet
do you
member
know
on
that
TV?
Donald
No,
Trump
I
is
don't.
actually working then? How do you know Donald Trump is actually working? Let's try that.
Well, I mean, he's there every day. He
He's there every
shows. I mean,
day.
I don't know. What does he have? 5 press conferences a week?
Oh,
I
so
mean, he's
wait, so
telling
it
the people
is
what he does. No, hold
speaking
on.
in the
No,
news?
he's literally going through his agenda every week. He's telling you
Okay,
what he's
so
doing.
I just want
He's
to be
not just
clear.
on, he's not on Fox
Speaking in
News
the
or
news. No, you said,
MSNBC
yeah.
talking back and
Holding
forth.
interviews is doing work now. Because that's what that is. Press conferences is doing work now.
No. Talking about logistics and
Talking
going
about
over
logistics.
policies and going through work. You know, going
Uh-huh.
through his cabinet and his policies, that's work. Not
That's
just getting
work.
on, just
Oh,
talking
okay.
occasionally
So
when there's a
everything that the
massive train
previous
wreck
administration did,
and you
everyone
don't
in the
go
previous
visit.
cabinet did, got it. So you just support every politician ever because as long as they've done something in the
No.
media, you know that they're working.
No,
Got
come
it.
on,
Thank
come on.
you.
You're
Dude, you just said you appreciate it because he's working. That's literally everybody. Congratulations. You support every single person in Congress. You support every single justice on the Supreme Court of the United States of America. You support everybody everywhere within the political system because they're working. Congratulations. I'm so glad we could get there. All right. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end it for the night. We got some cooking to do here, and I will see you guys. Yeah, I know, right? Boomer Box. That was funny. He works. That was the best one ever. Okay. You guys have a great rest of your night. I'll see you guys back online at my normal time. This will probably be looking a little bit different. You guys take care of yourselves. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Ta-ta. And thank you so much, WTF Dad. Thank you again. We needed a party for and by the workers. Yes, I agree with that. The political system needs to change for that.